Today I have planned something really interesting, but first I want to share some of your art from previous urban sketch style tutorial. And now let's start by traveling to Dublin! Don't freak out, we are staying on the couch, but in our creative journey we will be in Dublin. First we need to know what we will be drawing. On Instagram you can find all kinds of pretty photos of buildings, but I want to show you one special account. Open Instagram, search storefronts.dublin and you can see all these beautiful buildings from Dublin. There are art challenges, you just need to check it out yourself. And take a screenshot of this red bookshop. Now that we have sorted out the reference photo, let's talk brushes. And I want to challenge myself and you by doing this week's drawing only with ink brushes. And I want to use an amazing artist who is from Dublin as well, Tony Harris ink brushes. And you can go and check out his beautiful art as well. And the link to the brushes is in the description. But first you can watch the video and see for yourself if you like them. But they are amazing. And hi, I'm Una, creator of Inky Paper House. Let's start with the canvas. When you download the brush set, it comes with paper overlays, and I will use two at the same time. First I import scratched cardboard, click in magnetics and fit to canvas. Then I duplicate it, set one layer to color burn and the other one to linear burn, and adjust the opacity. Then I import the canvas too, and do the same. One layer to color burn and the other one linear burn, and adjust the opacity. And then I combine them all together. And create a new layer and put it under the paper overlays. And now you can start sketching the bookshop yourself. Or if you are a bit lazy, then the link where to download the sketch is in the description. And by using warp tool, make it more interesting, but it is up to you if you want to do this step. Now the ink outlines. There are many brushes you can use for the outlines with pressure sensitivity and different textures. But my favorite brush is Tag Gritty. It looks a bit funky, but it's perfect for the outlines. And now on a new layer, let's start by drawing the outlines. And you can see which brush I'm using at the top right corner. And I will do size 27% for the most part. And then for the little details, let's do size 6. Well, maybe no, let's do size 8 or 10 and outline the books and stuff in the windows. When the outline is done, let's do details. And I will use stamps, each on a new layer, so I can move it around and distort it the way I want. Also, I lowered the opacity to see what splatter part I want to use, and the rest I just erase. So, warp tool and distort tool in this time will be your best friends, and don't be afraid to rearrange the stamp as well. And here I am distorting some parts of the stamp, so it looks like the splatter is dripping down the sidewalk. Now with the hatching brush, let's make some interesting marks at the background. Just draw the lines where you want and erase what you don't want, and make some random marks as well. And each step I do on a new layer. Now make the sidewalk more interesting. With the Lino Low ink brush, I draw over the sidewalk, and then with the distort tool, I put the lines in place so it looks good in perspective, and erase the parts that I don't want. And I decided to add some highlights on that stamp. And with the stipple brush, make some shading where you want, at the bricks or in the windows. Now I will select by freehand that house part where the name is and the bark letters, and draw over by halftone light brush. That will make some interesting texture. And now to the shading part. I don't know what magic brush this is, but I love it. I will color in the windows and some other parts, and at this point I decided that the sun will be shining from the right side. Then on a new layer with the same brush, I will draw more detailed shadows behind the books, in the windows, and I will draw the shadows that the building is making because of the sun. And I duplicate the layers to get the darkness that I want. And okay, now with the white color and this other magical brush, which is called Magic Noise, I will give some texture to those shadows. Just draw over them. Then under all this, I will start coloring with blacker brush. I will use the red color, and now would be a good time to look at the reference photo to see where there is red. Now that the house is colored, then by yellow color I will add some accents to the door, and I will use this dotted line and add some more accents to the background. And I will do some red splatters as well. And I think the stamp is not like full opacity, so I will duplicate the layers and then I will color drop the red I want. And I can just do one splatter stamp. So here comes the second one. Now with halftone brush I will make accents to the books, And with Diag Bold, I will make accents to the lights. And with my favorite outline brush, I will do a little white accents as well. And add some quick shadow to the letters. And add some highlights to the letters by using quick highlighter brush and white color. And now with the marker dead brush, make some fun bold strokes to give that last zhuzh to the drawing. And sign it, and that's it. So I hope you liked the tutorial, and this will be the last video in this year, but I will see you all next year with new tutorials. Happy holidays!